Yeah, I know I'm late, but episode 2, Halo. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am DJ, aka Token Black Guy. If you are new here for that first time, hit that like button, subscribe button. Truly appreciate it. Trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of April. So tell everybody, let them know, tell them to like and come to my channel and like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm kind of late on the whole my recap of Halo 2. I'm Halo 2, episode 2 of Halo the series. This one's called Unbound. Um, had a little some stuff going on this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to record, but I did watch it, and he's gonna give my thoughts and opinions and a quick synopsis of it. So we'll start with a little spoiler. So spoiler warning, and 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get into the recap right now. So the episode starts off with young John, more of a teenage John. This one, and he's obviously during his training as a Spartan. He's got his you see his scars and everything from his enhancements that he received, and he's getting dressed and like he's sneaking out, but then you see an empty bed, and we find out that he's looking for his fellow Spartan trainee Soren 66, who is trying to go AWOL. And John, being the dedicated soldier and leader he is, he tells him that he has to come back. So, like, no, I'm done with this. Halsey is using us. Look at my arm, which his arm is all mangled from the experiments and everything, which a lot of the Spartans, as we know, had a lot of side effects from the treatments and, some including death as a side effect. But, him and John talk it out, and John's like, you got 5 minutes. And Soren's like, that's all I get. So Soren escapes, and then we fast forward and we get into the whole um thing with the other Spartans. I'm still looking for John, and after he escaped from Reach with Quan, and him and Quan have a little discussion about why he did what he did and everything, and then they end up at this place called the Rubble, which is an asteroid, which is also in the movie in the book that I have right here. Let me pull it out real quick. The Cold Protocol mentioned in that book, but that's where Soren is held up, and he's kind of the leader of this de facto, I guess, rebel anti USNC people. So him and Soren talk, meet Soren's family, which he has a wife and a kid, which I thought all the Spartans, at least the females, were sterile. But apparently he found a way around it to have a kid and everything. Then we so it's on that note right there. This episode, um, it's a lot slower and less action than the last one, which isn't a bad thing. I kind of felt they came out the gate real fast with the last one. But the one critique I have, which is kind of nitpicking, but kind of just me being a big Halo fan, is that John has his helmet off majority of the episode, which is still kind of hard for me to get used to. I wish they would leave more of him having his helmet on if they're going to go the route of him trying to find humanity. So I feel like, he should keep his helmet on and kind of gradually start taking it off more and more. But that's not to take away from the episode itself. It's just something that I'm trying to get used to personally, just from, always seeing him without his helmet. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers and other people bashing this episode and just the series in general about him taking his helmet off, which I agree and disagree. It's not a big issue with me as to judge whether the show's bad or not. It's just I feel like being, everybody wants to be like a Halo, but we have to see the more personal side of John this in this series. I think they're going for, and to bring in the other people that aren't like die hard or know anything about Halo, you kind of want to put a face with a name. But I personally wish I would more of a gradual thing. I'm taking the helmet off, like maybe more mid-season. Like they should have waited like episode 2 or 3 for him to reveal himself. That's just my personal opinion. If they were going to take the helmet off, hell, I mean, we've seen less of the other 3 Spartans without their helmets than we have John, but that's here or there. But moving on, we fast forward, we go back to Reach, and you got the keys. They're talking and everything about Halsey and what she's really up to and all that stuff. And then we meet the prophets and more about Mackie and her. I think now she's going undercover as then blend in with the humans. You know, she's a human to, I guess, infiltrate and find out more about who his other reclaimer is. That is John. So that's a quick run on the episode. Like I said, episode was slower than the last one. It wasn't a bad episode. It was no action at all, really. Like barely any action, if any at all. But yeah, John did get turned himself back in at the end, and him and Halsey had a talk. And obviously, she's more. This Halsey is more devious in the books, you know, where Halsey is more about her like these are my Spartans and they're the next step in humanity and all that stuff. This one, it is a scene where she kind of tricks the I can't remember the Indian lady, uh, to basically calls her bluff within a meeting with all the bigwigs about the Cortana project as a way to control John, and basically puts the other general on the spot. So if she disagrees, then she's like wrong. So and she was pissed. She was pissed. But yeah, I said not much action as far as like fighting and stuff goes in this episode. Hopefully, the next episodes there'll be some more action. If I had to rate this episode to the first episode, I would probably give episode one like a 7. This one more of a 5 or 6. I'm kind of like on the edge with this one. Like I said, visually the show was amazing. There's some scenes in this that I just like. I'm just like, wow, like it's just visually is good. They spent the money on the budget. It all depends on the story with the show. Like we're only episode 2 in. I'm in it for the long haul regardless. Excuse me, but I want to see where the story goes more and what they're gonna do, especially with Mackie. I don't know nothing about that character. So, but yeah, without further ado, let me know in the comments what you thought of episode 2. If you're liking the series, if you are on the side of John having to tell me on the bad things, a good thing, whatever. I'm 50-50 with it right now. So, but next time, guys, I'll see you when you see you. Peace.